What about Fremantle? I mean, you said at the top of the program, we went in and, you know, maybe not quite convinced what we've seen's been great, but they rubber-stamped it now?
Oh, really good signals, and I think the signals were the negatives. They had a lot of guys down. You know, they had, like, Ballantyne didn't get a sniff. I was looking forward to seeing him go. Headland didn't get a sniff. Hazelby was really poor. They had a lot of players down, and yet they hung in there really tightly and showed a level of mental toughness that I haven't seen from them before against an outfit that will really expose you if you're not mentally tough.
I thought they were majestic, Fremantle. And I think, Craig, it's about time you pulled back a bit. I mean, you've been incredibly harsh on them. I know they're a lowly club. I know they've never won a flag. I know you don't agree with some of the recruiting decisions. It's probably about time you apologised.
For what?
It's a week of apologies.
I've criticised them for one decision, which was Adam McPhee.
You said they were a rebel.
And that has been
more
than vindicated.
A rebel,
McPhee is struggling.
They've put 23 new players onto their list in 2 years. One had been on a list from another club. Adam McPhee, one.
Yeah, that's the one I criticised. That was a poor decision.
So 22 out of 23 are new. And they've made all these amazing... They've got all these rookies out of nowhere.
I know because you've been seduced by Mark Harvey to have coffee once a month, that that's a nice story you can tell now you can relate your numbers. But the reality is this, McPhee was a bad decision and he hasn't played a great game.
Don't reduce this to
McPhee was a bad decision because these other kids are so good and giving them an opportunity.
Playing in a side that are 3-1, Hutchie, and pushed the #1 side and maintains his spot week in, week out.
So you're saying
you're a better 19 to 23-year-olds that are having an impact,
than Mark Harvey and his coaching staff.
It's the 19 to 23.
Are you a better judge of Adam McPhee than Mark Harvey and his coaching staff?
Adam McPhee was a poor choice. The rest of the list, the 19 to 23s, are coming
all right.
One choice in 23.
Very quickly, big story. Well, I don't know why it's a big story. It's the first time I've seen this. Brendan Goddard ran into an open goal and drilled a ball. Did he mean it? Should he have done it? Should he be reprimanded? Hit a young boy, I think, a young 9 or 10-year-old fellow. What happened there, Tomo?
Well, if BJ did that deliberately, I'd be having an extremely serious talk to him because I would be personally offended if he actually aimed at the opposition crowd and tried to drill the ball at them. I would have...
Only Brendan would know.
He wouldn't have.
I'm saying only Brendan can answer that question.
He tried, we believe, to make contact with the family today, and the family say they have no problem with what happened.
I'd be very surprised if he did it.
A bit hard in the heat of the game.
He would have been kicking the ball at the advertising hoardings, wouldn't he? And just
I don't know. I'm not Brendan. That's what I'm saying.
You think it was perhaps deliberate?
No, I'm saying if it was deliberate, I'd be having a really serious talk with him. I don't believe that Brendan would do that.
We'll get a rule from the AFL. If you're running into an open goal with no pressure, you must dribble. That'll be the next rule. We're taking